to propagate, make dawah, convert people to your ideology, change their thinking, change their Welt and Schaum, change their worldview, call them to faith in Allah, in the hereafter, in the institution of prophethood, in messengers of Allah, in the Quran, in the word of Allah. This dawah you may call it, this tabligh you may call it. There are so many, as you know. At Islam we have ibadah, ita'ah, taqwa. At this level also you have tabligh. In tabligh you reach out to somebody, some people, some group, to convey him or to them something. In dawah you call them. So this tabligh and dawah are two sides of the same process. You reach out to the people to convey to them some message. This is tabligh. You call them to the path of Allah or towards Allah. Ud'u ila sabili rabbika bil hikmati wal mau'izati al hasana wajadilhum billati ahsan. Qul hadhihi sabili ad'u ila Allah ala basiratin ana wa man ittaba'ani. And we have read in that the ayat of Surah Hamim al-Sayda, وَمَنْ أَحْسَنُ قَوْلًا مِمَّنْ دَعَا إِلَى اللَّهِ وَعَمِلَ صَالِحًا وَقَالَ إِنَّنِي مِنَ الْمُسْلِمِينَ. Then there is Amr bil Ma'ruf, Nahy anil Munkar. Ya bunayya, aqim as-salah wa'mur bil ma'ruf wa nahy anil munkar wasbir ala ma asabak. So all these things are included. But how will you make da'wah when you don't know yourself what is Islam? When you are yourself not convinced that it is haqq, it is the reality. You only believe in it, profess to believe in it, because you were born Muslims, that's all. Unless you have the deep conviction that this is the right path. At this level of jihad, and you have to spend your time. Your time is money, precious thing, most precious thing is time. Your intelligence, your understanding, your intellectual capacity, whatsoever Allah has bestowed upon you, your wealth. And on top of all this, your sons and daughters. Prepare them for that cause. Educate them for that cause. Train them. Spend everything for the da'wah of Allah. Jihad. And here are again three levels. At the topmost level of tabligh or da'wah, it is the tabligh and da'wah with intellectual appeal. Because in every society, as I said, on top is the brain trust of the society. If you can't appeal them, if you can't convert them, if you can't convince them, the society will never accept any change. And this is the topmost job, toughest. To crack these hard nuts, you have to gain the ability first. You must have that intellectual understanding of Islam, the deep philosophical insight into Iman. Unless you have those things, how can you go and preach or convey the message of Islam to these intellectuals? Ud'u ila sabili rabbika bil hikmah. But that hikmah you will have to gain for yourself first. I quoted to you the ayah, وَمَنْ يُؤْتَ الْحِكْمَةَ فَقَدْ أُوتِيَ خَيْرًا كَثِيرًا. But this khair kaseer has to be earned. You have learned certain, sciences, some technologies, after spending years. This education, which took maybe 20 years of your life. And then now you are licensed to practice as a medical practitioner. Can you go and just preach and yes, convey the message of Allah without any preparation, without getting any training. And that also at the level of intellect, wisdom. Then the second level is for common people. People who are just ignorant. If they don't know Allah, they don't know Marx also. They don't know Freud also. They have no false ideologies or philosophies in their minds. You can call them the clean slates. To write on a clean slate is easy. But a person who has that philosophy of Marxism, philosophy of logical positivism, philosophy of existentialism, empiricism, materialism, all these philosophies, you have to wipe out the slate first. You have to clean the slate first, and then you will be able to write something. But on clean slates, even good sermon would be effective. Ud'u ila sabil rabbika bil hikmati wal mau'izatil hasanati. The second level.